Welcome to our online class. My name is Vladimir Morrison. Before we get started and you dive right into the class, I'd like to give you a short tour around our online Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a great tool for organizing assignments and for class communication, but it can be a bit confusing, especially if you've never taken an online class before. By now, you should have received an online invitation from OCA Teacher 1, that's me, to Basic Sight Singing and Ear Training for Church Singers. When you click the Join button, you are taken to a screen that looks like this. This is what's known as the stream. You can think of it as a type of bulletin board where I, as the teacher, and you as students can post important announcements. So far, there's just one announcement here, a welcome message, plus two attachments. One, the course syllabus, and the other, the listing of the associate instructors for the class, those very important people with whom you will be meeting once a week for face-to-face online sessions. Your instructor will be contacting you individually to set up a time for your online meeting, but you can also reach out to them through their email, which was copied on your welcome letter. At the top of the screen, you see different tabs: Stream, Classwork, and People. The most important one of these is the classwork. This is where assignments are created and posted on a week-by-week basis. Every time an assignment gets posted, it generates an email. So be prepared at least once a week for a flurry of emails, one for each component of the assignment. Usually, these assignments are scheduled to go out Saturday mornings in preparation for the following week. Our class is divided into 10 topics as they are listed on your syllabus. They're simply labeled Week 1, Week 2, and so forth. Very easy to keep track of. Within each weekly topic, there are several components, as you can see here, which are identified by units. At the beginning of the class, every week has a unit that deals with rhythm, here, and a unit that deals with pitch. Later in the class, the units will deal with patterns and forms as they exist within the 8 tones. You can read the details of each assignment here in the notes. Typically, a unit contains a video that you can watch and some exercises for you to practice and record. These are the exercises that will teach you the skills that are required to help you become a better church musician, which is the reason you enrolled in this class. The videos are largely self-explanatory. You can watch them as many times as you need in order to understand and internalize the information they contain. The exercises are the most important part of the course because they will teach you important auditory and vocal skills. Sometimes assignments are also presented in the form of Google Slides, and there may be various supplementary materials. One of the best ways for you to learn these new skills is to record yourself on video and then to watch the recording. Your personal instructor also wants to see and hear how you've been practicing. In this class, we use a platform called Screencastify.com, a free platform that allows you to video record yourself and then upload the video to Google Classroom. If you're new to this platform, I recommend you take a moment and watch the video on YouTube, How to Use Screencastify for Students. I will also be posting this link in the class notes on the stream. Screencastify was created as a Chrome extension, so it only works with the Google Chrome browser. If you try to use a different browser, you will get a message that says, "This browser is not compatible." Each lesson contains a Record Yourself component, which contains a link. Simply click on that link and you will be taken to Screencastify. The video assignments have been set up to record both you and your desktop, so you can see the practice exercises on your screen as you record. Follow the screen prompts to make your recording, and once you're done recording, your video will be uploaded to the appropriate lesson in Google Classroom, where your instructor will also be able to see it. If for some reason you're not satisfied with your recording, simply click Start from the beginning or Start again. If you have any questions or problems, you can contact me or your instructor, and we will be happy to help you with your setup. The most important thing is for you to get things working right away so that you do not lose momentum for technical reasons. And speaking of momentum, I just want to share what previous students have shared with us about this course. It is very important, they say, that you dedicate some time, even if it's a short amount of time, as often as possible, daily would be preferable, to engage with the material in this course. It does require 3 to 4 hours per week to get through all the videos and exercises. But it's much more effective to spread that time over the duration of the week in half-hour increments than to try and cram everything into a single marathon session. It's a little bit like learning a language. And indeed, you are learning a new language, the language of music. You need to practice a little bit each day and not condense everything into one giant session. So from the very beginning, I encourage you to make a plan and budget your time in order to get the absolute maximum out of this course. And that's it. I hope I've provided you with some important orientation, which will help you succeed. And most of all, I hope you have an enjoyable and rewarding learning experience. Godspeed.